Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Casper Network, aka Casper the Friendly Ghost. And for all those Casper holders out there, definitely hit that like button. Also, comment down below how you guys have been doing. I'd love to hear from you guys. But nonetheless, today we're going to be talking about Casper. We have quite a bit of things to address. Overall, we're going to be mainly addressing the price of Casper in this video. Really kind of talking about what we could see going forward on in time. But first, I do want to talk to you guys about some things happening around Casper. So first off, the weekly roundup, we do see Casper Wallet beta to be made available to all early adopters. Casper v 1.5 is almost ready for deployment on the testnet, and new updates to CEP 78, and you guys can see a few of the things here around that. So first off, the Casper wallet will be rolled out in this month, supporting all desktop browsers, giving it the full coverage at launch. Casper v 1.5 is getting ready for deployment on the testnet. 400 plus pull requests have been completed, with remaining 20 items. Casper's enhanced NFT standard CEP 78 has implemented the new Casper event standard library for emitting events in a new standardized format. Now, this is not only what we will most likely see here soon. The implementation of zero knowledge proofs on Casper, aka ZK proofs. You probably heard about this in the past, but this is going to be a touched up integration of ZK proofs on Casper, which is going to be happening very soon. This is going to improve the privacy, security, and scalability of the Casper blockchain, and it is possible to actually validate a statement without the need for revealing any additional information beyond the statement itself through ZK proofs. And we've actually been talking about ZKPs or ZPK, sorry, for a while. I think the first one that we really kind of addressed with this technology was Zilliqa, because Zilliqa does have this, and honestly, ZK proofs is a big deal. And I think that this is great to see. And this is, of course, associated with a lot of what we are seeing around like staking updates and stuff like that. We've seen a very incredible week already for Casper, and I think that going forward we will see continuous updates and things that are going to most likely allow for Casper to continue its upward rise, and most of those do include partnership announcements, maybe listing opportunities, and a lot more. And also remember that there's going to be a lot more calls happening. The next one is going to be the 14th of this month, so definitely stay tuned to that if you guys are going to be listening in. There's going to be quite a bit of details associated with that call, so I highly suggest, if you guys are a Casper holder, to go and check in on that, and also join their Discord if you guys haven't already. Now, what I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about is Casper stats. So we are at about roughly 102.6k holders. We've seen about a 2.29% gain in the last 24-hour span. The price is sitting at roughly over 4 cents at the current moment in time that I am recording this. By the time that this video does go live, price is most likely going to change drastically. But what I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about is the top holders. So here is the rich list. And we are starting to see a few of these wallets actually waking up. This wallet was active 2 days ago. This one was 2 days ago as well. This one was 2 hours ago. This is the number 7 largest account holder. This one was active 3 hours ago, number 8. An hour ago, number 10. And yeah, a few of these are starting to wake up. And you know, you can look at a lot of these wallets. Like for example, this one from 2 hours ago. You could see some of these account transfers. Some of them are, you know, being transferred to other accounts. For an example, this one was just recently 18 minutes ago to this account over here. Now, again, this could be, you know, anything. This is just a transfer so far that we do know about. We don't know exactly what these accounts or account transfers actually are. This could be a sell. This could be, you know, anything. But we have been focused on a lot of these whale movers because, again, we recently seen a whale accumulating a ton of Casper, which was an incredible sight to see. And I would argue that we're most likely going to continue to see that. But I also do love looking at the rich list and really kind of seeing where I am on this list. As you guys know me, you know, I love looking at these you know, statistics, because it's exciting to see where you are compared to some like the top richest account holders around Casper. And like I said, a lot of these are starting to wake up. But also in terms of Casper Live, we are seeing quite a bit of deployments happening, but also we are seeing, you know, more and more of the total stake bonded, aka total supply being staked. 76.17%. We were recently just at about 75.6% or something like that. So it's small gains, but hey, I love to see it. And yeah, I think that going forward on in time, we're most likely going to see a lot of the supply being locked away in staking, because at 10.5% APY, you cannot beat it. And I think that that's incredible to see as well. Now, taking a look real quick at a few of the Casper alerts. So like I said, I have been paying attention to a lot of these whale activity movements. For example, like 20,000, 178,000, 20,000, 176,000, 40,000, 40,290, and so forth. Like there's been quite a bit of movement in the last 24 hours, and I've been paying attention to this because it's quite a bit. And honestly, going forward on in time, I think that in terms of like the Casper alerts and the whale activity, I think that this is going to increase drastically. We'll most likely start to see like millions and millions and millions of Casper being moved. I was about to say XRP, but Casper being moved, because soon, and I say soon, we might be seeing some incredible price action. Shout out to Crypto Caesar 1. We recently talked about Casper over on Twitter, and he responded with this chart, and I thought it was interesting. So we do see, is it reasonable to assume Casper Labs can capture ADA's bear market bottom market cap this cycle? I think so. That puts Casper at about roughly $1.30. And we do see Casper Labs, the layer 1 enterprise blockchain solving real-world problems at scale. In my view, Casper is a sleeping giant with listings on Binance, Coinbase, and Kraken in the wings, and also a small market cap. It's only a matter of time before it explodes to the upside. Tick tock. And yeah, this is a ticking time bomb just waiting to explode. As we look at a few of the levels up here, yeah, there's quite a bit of great levels to target. Like 5.5 cents has been the big one that we've been addressing for a while. But then after that, it's like 7 cents, 10 cents, and then the recent all-time, I shouldn't say all-time high, but the recent high back in November of 2021. And then we target like the high up here at around like $1.20 plus. And talking about ADA, funny enough, he does talk about the bear market bottom of ADA, but let's take a look at the all-time high of ADA at $3.10. By the way, yeah, the supply of ADA is much larger than Casper, so we could be looking at some nice gains. But at $3.10, ADA did have a market cap of roughly almost $109 billion. At $109 billion, Casper would be worth about $10.13 per Casper, an upside of 250x. That would be absolutely mad. Now, are we expecting this to happen in the next bull run? Not exactly, but it would be something special. At the current market cap of ADA, though, at $14.1 billion, still an upside of 32x, it would be worth about roughly $1.31. Now, I want to ask all of you out there that are watching this video, at $1.31, do you believe that this would make you rich? And would you be happy with $1.31 per Casper? Because I have been addressing the idea of $1.50 to $3 being possible for Casper, and this kind of falls right within that range anyways. So I personally would be happy with $1.31. I think that that is an incredible opportunity, especially for some nice wealth creation. Will it be generational? Not exactly, but hey, I think that we will get pretty wealthy off that price movement. Now let's take a quick look at the Casper chart. So I do have a few levels. I know that this could be a little complex when you look at it. So first off, a few levels. We were fighting on the 5-day span, this resistance zone down here that we were kind of trailing against. On the lower time frames, like the 3-day, 1-day, and 4-hour, this is a little bit different. I did have the recent resistance zone here. We broke out of that fully, but now, as you guys do see, we are fighting against a significant area, which is like the 4 cent zone. This is that candle wick recently from January 16th. But as we look at the 5-day, we can kind of see an EMA that is being a big trouble for Casper, which is the 55-day EMA. So until we break out of this range, I'm not expecting this 5.5 cent zone up here being tested. On the 5-day, we actually do see the resistance at about roughly almost 5 cents. On the 3-day, it's a little bit of a different story. It's kind of lower. But nonetheless, I would love to see a breakout of like 5.5 cents in general. That would be the best area to really kind of look at of a more realistic area. I have this line here just to kind of retest that supply range and get back into that supply range. That would personally be the best opportunity for us, but I do eventually believe that on the daily span, we will see a major breakout above these areas, and in fact we might even go all the way up to about like almost 10 cents itself. I've been looking at like the 3-day 100 or 200 EMA, which is at about roughly 9 cents. We've also been looking at the 5-day span as well, and really kind of looking at the 5-day, and if we can break up above this will be the first time that we've been trailing above the 55-day EMA since going all the way back to December and November of 2021, which means we will most likely see a nice run up and possibly even regain the support range of the 2021 timeframe, and also recently the January 2022 timeframe, which will be very, very beneficial for us if we are targeting much, much higher. Now, I do have the areas of interest that I do have up here, which is like around like roughly $1.53, almost 54, to about $3.10, and I do have that dollar placement up there just for a bare minimum target. But with Casper, as we look at the USDT chart, I want to bring you guys over to the Bitcoin price chart. So this is what really matters. So on the 5-day span, very similar to Casper fighting that 50, we are also fighting the 50 over here on the Bitcoin price chart. And the biggest issue that I do see here is resistance. Until we get a nice breakout of the 50 here, which is also right around the same resistance area, I'm not going to get bullish on Casper's price action just yet, because we could still see a strong rejection here. So what I would love to see is a breakout here to target this area of resistance, which is basically our local resistance zone at about 258 sats. So this is what I am looking at right now, currently on this price chart from our current level. This would be about a 0.93% gain on the Bitcoin price chart, which would basically almost mimic the same exact movement, if not more. I'm expecting actually a 100% plus move on Casper if we can get this significant breakout above this area and regain some levels back here. Probably going to test that like 366 level. So this is the area of interest that I've been looking at personally on Casper's Bitcoin price chart, which would be 110%. This would definitely allow us, in my opinion, to target much higher than my anticipated levels here. So we'd probably retest about anywhere between like, this level here to get to that current, almost like a resistance zone of the breakdown, but this is also like resistance from 2021 before we got that breakout in November to that nice high of about 20 plus cents. So this is where I get a little bit cautious if we do get that strong breakout. It all depends on what Bitcoin does next though. If you guys are anticipating a Bitcoin breakdown, then you'd probably expect a Casper breakdown. We have to wait and see what Bitcoin does. This is the weekly candle close, so we will address more price action going forward. I will probably update you guys over on Twitter. I'll definitely be updating the Patreon, which is down in the description below, so in the comments below if you guys do want to go check that out. But with that being said, I do believe that going forward on long term here, as we are looking at some of these high targets on Casper, I could definitely see about roughly like the $1.50 zone to like $3.10 being tested. I think that these are some nice areas of interest in terms of price data. This would be about a 36x opportunity to about like a 73x opportunity if we do get it. But hey, I'll still take that $1.30 area because this is still incredible gains. It's a 3,000% run up. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. So it's up to you all. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.